Hey there, my name's Ryan. I am signed up for the Catskill Bikepacking route this weekend. This is the Grand Depart, and I wanted to show you what my gear looks like today. So the Catskill Bikepacking route is a 260-ish mile bikepacking route that goes up and down over 25,000 feet. It's situated in the Catskill Mountains north of New York City, south of Albany, and it goes through some pretty dense wilderness over a lot of rocky terrain. Excited to do it, and this is the gear that I'm bringing along. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this is everything I need. I don't really know. I've never really ridden in the Catskills, only once or twice. Also, if you want to hear more details about the ride itself, my preparation, what I'm expecting to do during this race, I was interviewed along with a couple other guys from the Buffalo area on Bike Shop Life podcast hosted by Ethan Johnson, who's also racing it. So there's 5 of us from Buffalo doing it. Yeah, more details on there. Check it out. Otherwise, here's my gear. Let's get into it with the bike first. This is a Salsa Timberjack, extra large frame, RockShox fork with Jones bars mounted on the front. And we'll go from the front of the bike to the back. I have mounted a brand new Maxxis Icon tire up front, along with a Maxxis Aspen in the rear, trying to get a nice cross-country style tire for this route. We'll see if it's the right choice. I haven't ridden them yet. I'm planning on riding it later today. On the Jones bars, I have Supakaz Super Sticky Cush as my grip tape. I have ESI extra chunky, extra long grips. This is the first time I'm using this combination. I've heard great things about it. We will see how it goes. I've only got a couple miles in so far. I have a Rilo 360 camera mount up front, along with a Night Rider 1100 Lumen Boost light. I've got my Garmin set up on here as well. It is a Forerunner 935. I'm using that for navigation. Got a Nalgene bottle, and this is inside the Renz Brothers Supply Co. Mom Jeans Edition feed bag. This thing's pretty badass. As you can see, it's the Mom Jeans colorway. Straight up denim with bandana. You can't beat that. I've also got a Blackburn on the other side for my 2 feed bags. That one holds your standard 16-ounce water bottle. I also have up front in the cockpit a bag to hold my phone. Besides the Garmin, I'm using my phone as GPS. So it holds my iPhone. Inside of it also holds some snacks, as well as my Goal Zero power brick that I'm using to power everything that I've got. I will be using gas stations along the way, but where I can use the power, if I need the power brick, I have that as backup. As you can see, I'm sweating. On that note, let me tell you the weather that I'm expecting real quick, because you can see this is fairly lightweight. It starts this Friday, June 11th, 2021, and our forecasted weather is a high of the mid-70s and a low of about 55 at night. There is no rain forecasted for Friday, 30% chance of rain on Saturday, and that's as of now, Wednesday, the day before. So as you can tell, I have no front bags besides the 2 feed bags and the phone bag. Pretty stoked about that. It saves me a lot of weight and also allowed me to use the Jones bars kind of to their full potential, I'm hoping. I've got multiple hand positions on both sides. I was able to wrap most of the bar, which is pretty cool. Next, I've got the Salsa XPE frame bag, and I'll go through that and show you what's in it. I'll start out on the left-hand side. This is kind of the small pocket. It's made for maps and other small things that you want to get to quickly. I'm not carrying a paper map, but I probably will have some notes that I stuff in here. So let's go through. I've got a 1/4 roll of TP. You never know when you're going to need it. 2 spokes, Sawyer water filter, along with the Sawyer water filter bag. Have a reflective thin vest for riding at night. I've also got taint paint, small container of that good stuff, little extra chamois cream, 1 bag of chain lube, and then A-bus cleanup wipes, just so that I can like kind of feel comfortable if I stop and sleep. That's everything on the small side. Also got a little cat eye blinky light here. The big side, I have a full bag of snacks that I'm gonna bring with me. This is probably like 4 pounds of food, and that way I know exactly what I'm getting into for the first quite a few miles, and I can stop, but I don't need to as long as I've got water. Got another little baggie, toothbrush, toothpaste, bug spray, and sunscreen. I have my other light, another Night Rider Lumina 950 boost, this one, and this will get mounted to my helmet at night, but I don't like to ride with it if I don't have to. Power cords, I've got 2 120 volt to USB blocks, along with a iPhone lightning adapter, a couple micro USB chargers for my lights, and also a Garmin charger for my Garmin watch. In addition, I have 4 Energizer batteries in case my spot runs out of batteries for whatever reason. I've got spares. 129er tube, small bottle of Stand sealant. In here I have my 2 tire levers, a patch kit, tire plugs, as well as a Crank Brothers multi-tool. Last thing in the triangle bag is a med kit, and it's got your standard stuff in it. It's got water purification tablets, some medical tape, ibuprofen, aspirin, some band-aids, butterfly band-aids, all that kind of stuff. Here you'll notice I have a Sella Anatomica leather saddle. Been using this for a long time now, so it's pretty broken in. I know how it feels, and typically it feels really good for longer rides. And that is actually mounted to a dropper post where I have a wolf tooth Vialis or something like that clamp, and that's a Derlin clamp so that you can connect things to your dropper post without having that rubbing on the post itself. That being said, this is a Relevate Designs Terrapin, and that is technically not compatible with the dropper post, but it seems to be working fine so far. So, we'll see how it goes. Pops out really easy, and here's my dry bag. Oop. Bug net for my head if I need it, better not need it. This is my Sil Poly camping tarp, ground tarp, whatever you want to call it. Also, Wren Brothers Supply Company. It's super lightweight. I think it's like 8-9 ounces with the bag, and including all of the guy lines on it. So, pretty sweet. Check it out. This is the Wren Brother Designs Sil Poly tarp, A-frame style tarp that I've got made. And I'm planning on setting it up something like this, probably using my handlebars as one anchor point, and then using a couple of the other strings to anchor it the rest of the way. Depending on how much time I actually want to spend sleeping will really depend how quality of a job I do setting this thing up. I might just do the 2 strings in the center and just kind of let it flop in the wind, but we'll see. Check it out, pretty spacious in here. Cycling cap from campus. Outdoor research rain jacket. Never know when you're gonna need that. I also have an extra pair of socks, a long sleeve base layer, and pants base layer. So that pretty much covers the entire bike, believe it or not. I feel like I'm pretty lightweight this time. It actually comes in at 42.8 pounds, and that includes all of my gear except for food and water. It includes all the mounts, all the bottles, all the bags. That's not too bad, I don't think. Pretty lightweight. And I mentioned it's a summer race. The low is 50, mid 50s degrees, about 55, and the highs mid 70s, with little rain, if any, expected. So I can do this pretty lightweight. You probably noticed I don't have a sleeping bag with me. I don't have a full bug bivvy. I really don't have that much for sleeping. I just have that one camping tarp, the ground tarp. So a couple other things I've got. Obviously, I'm wearing a helmet. I have my mount for my other light, bike jersey, bike shorts, Pearl Izumi finger gloves, half finger gloves, shoes. These have a pretty walkable tread on them, so they're good for this type of thing. And sunglasses. I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful for your next bikepacking adventure, race, whatever it might be. Please let me know if you think I forgot anything, and I'll let you know if I did after I'm done with this race. Race review to come once it's over with. Give me a couple days to recover. Cheers. Thank you.